Hello, everybody. Give me one sec. I am fucking terrible sometimes. Here we go. There we go. You know what? Let's do this one. Let's do this. Let's not bother with the background thing. We'll do this. We'll add in a video capture device. We'll do that
Oh,
one.
hello. There I am.
Hello. All right. Oh, and my apple pie slice is so fucking massive that it's visible on the camera right now. All right, this is very ghetto. But hey, welcome everyone. Welcome Brian Drums to my ghetto ass um Twitch channel. I don't know what I'm doing here. The life is meaningless. But welcome. We have a new competitive season coming up, season 4, organized largely by the inimitable Cincinnatus. Thank you very much to you. Shout out to Cincinnatus. Um, but today we're going to get a preview of that league. So we're going to be using Not My Dance's new mod that has the Despicable Plots villains added in. We also recently got custom villains were added in. We're not going to be using custom villains for the Wicked League, but there is currently ongoing, I think, I'm not sure if it's wrapped up yet, the Wicked Warehouse Customs Tournament. If that interests you, go check that out. I know Rat Poison Milkshake and Swallowed have put a lot of effort into that, so go check that out. But for the just purely Ravensburger released villains, we have a new Wicked League coming out. It's going to be multiple weeks. I just come play and I do these streams. They're going to be streamed every Tuesday. So let's welcome who has been sitting here very graciously while I ramble on, Brian Drums. How are you doing today?
Where are the great? I am doing great. I guess you could say. Yeah. Wicked League season 4 coming up here. It took a little bit. With some of your troubles getting the stream going. I know you just haven't had to use those assets in a while, but season 4 is upon us. So yeah,
It
just
is.
like you were saying, today's going to be a little bit of a preview of what the season will be like. Not many changes from season 3. But just for anybody new that could be watching, this is basically how the matches are going to go down. But some dates to share as well. Monday, June 7th, that's going to be when the league starts. Be sure, if you have not signed up yet, go into the Discord under announcements. Cincinnatus posted up a Google Doc there for you to be able to sign up. You do have to have a copy of Tabletop Simulator. I'm not sure if you actually have to have a copy of the Villainous mod. If you do, though, that would be great. But you have to at least have a copy of Tabletop Simulator. And if you're going to be hosting a room to play in, you have to have the mod, Garrett, Not My Dance's new mod. But yeah, the season starts on June 7th. It's going to run for 7 weeks with a bye in week 4. So starting on June 7th, that Monday, it'll end on Sunday, July 25th. And yeah, we got a great season coming up here. The last season, season 4. We've already got 3 finalists in. And I'm very much looking forward to this. It's been a long time coming.
Yeah. So tonight, first off, we're going to be having Lark and Zachary. They're facing off. So Zachary, I know, has been really getting into the new Despicable Plots villains. He seems to really like Lady Tremaine. I'm wondering if he's going to bust out Lady Tremaine tonight. Lark sort of plays a little bit of everything. He likes Pete. He likes Prince John. I'm not sure how much he's done with the new set yet. What do you think of this matchup?
Well, with the new characters coming in, the Despicable Plots team, I've seen a lot of very impressive play. Not just with Lady Tremaine as well. I've seen a little bit of impressive play with her, but as well as Gaston. So it'll be interesting to see coming in these new players and former players and veteran players alike. See if they've picked up these new Despicable Plots characters. As far as Lady Tremaine goes, she does have to really get certain cards in order, kind of much like Jafar, but also there are certain things that can happen throughout the game that she'll need individual cards for to be able to use those and find her way out of some holes that she could possibly get into. But as far as Lark on the other end, he does have a great Pete. He's definitely been a big pilot for that character, as well as a fantastic Radigan. And typically Radigan being one of the highly picked villains so far in the past 3 seasons. Yeah, he has a great Radigan, great Pete, great Prince John. I honestly don't know too much about the matchup because with the 3 new villains here, it's very rare to see that match happen. You might just get lucky to watch it one day, but hopefully we'll get that chance today and get to see what it looks like.
All right. Well, speaking of, let me go ahead and inform our players. Get set up. Don't choose villains yet.
All right, and now with our current setup, it is in our rules document. If you have not checked that out yet, guys, in the Discord under our Disney competitive Disney Villainous subject or channel on the Discord, there is our rules document there. But basically, here we have these tiles, these green Villainous tiles. If you search through those tiles, they'll have all of the villain guides in them. I believe. I know some of them have the card backs. But basically, for game 1, it's going to be kind of a blind pick. So we use these for blind picks as a way to say, hey, I'm going to pick this villain,
Right,
and you
so
just flip over the tile on 3, basically.
let me go ahead and go into our game here. Should be... Yeah, there we go. Okay, I need to fill in... I am me. You are not Wacko, but Brian Drums. You're a little bit off the thing. That's fine. You are not Yzma, but Capitan Hook. You are double the powder and shorten the fuse.
Indeed.
And I think we have Zachary on the left here. Oop, I misspelled Zachary. Okay. 0, and then we have Lark.
Lark will be playing on the right. So yeah, we got our villain boards there as well. So once the picks are revealed from those green villainous tiles, the players will then select their character, get their board set up, decks shuffled, and then we have these 2 timers here on the board as well. So for a game, for each individual game in a set, this is a best 2 out of 3. So the highest number of games you can play are 3. The lowest is 2. Each game has a maximum time of 40 minutes, so you have to finish up in 40 minutes.
I don't think I've seen Lark play Jafar before. This should be interesting. I'm sure Not My Dance is quite happy. I did not pre-make Despicable Plots. I think I did. No, I made one for Gaston. I've not made one for Tremaine just yet. So what I am going to do is...
As we can see here as well. So we have a 40-minute game timer for each game. We also have a 1.5-minute turn timer for each turn, so that way the turns can move rather quickly. We also have a little dice block here and a cannon, and whatever color the dice lands on, that player gets the decision if they want to go first or not. Looks like Zachary will be going first, it looks like. Yeah, it looks like Zachary will be going first, so Lark has that free power. And it looks like we're off to the races over at the castle.
Yeah, getting in some discarding. Start the movement. The players are a little far away from each other.
Comes a Fate turn 1, and it's a Dead Fate turn 1 over on Jafar's end.
Ooh.
Wish Crushing Blow won't really work out too well. And I do want to talk a little bit about Lady Tremaine's board. She does start at Cinderella's room, that 3 power action, the discard, the play, and move. So her turn 1 is a little bit minimal. But being able to gain 1 and spend 1.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa. Looks like our decks collided. but being able to gain one here and having Drizella in hand as well, one of the daughters that you eventually need to put in the ball gown, get him to the ballroom with the prince, play the wedding bells, ring them,
Yeah,
la
just
la
start
la.
getting that conveyor belt of all the cards you need to get out.
Yeah,
Looks
but
like.
and to me that is one of the keys to Lady Tremaine as well. The sooner you can get the cards out, the much better you are. So having one of the daughters turn one is actually really really good for Zach, I
Mm-hmm.
think.
It's one
All
fewer
right.
card you need to hunt for, one fewer card you need to like hold on to and reserve space for.
And I cannot see the cards, so I'm going to get out of the room and go back in.
Hopefully, both of our players can see that. Oh, looks like Zachary is having a similar problem. Gotta love TDS. Gotta love the wonderful technological marvel that is Tabletop Simulator. And I have a mouthful of pie right now. Mm. Mm. This is very tasty. So, Lady Tremaine does have quite a similarity to Jafar in that they're both hunting for certain items. They both need to get out their items. They both have a locked rightmost location that is important to them. Um, they both have to deal with a card in their fate deck. They both have to move something to a certain location. Like there's a lot of similarities here, but I think there's kind of an inverse in that. So Jafar has deception, so he can sort of fate more than he's supposed to, whereas Lady Tremaine has all sorts of things that let her avoid fate. So she's got vicious practical jokes, she's got the activate on the invitation of the king, and she's got I never go back on my word. And all three of those I've seen Zachary make use of before. All right. I think Zachary is trying to log back in here.
For some reason, I'm not finding your room.
That probably means the room has died, and I'm going to be very sad. I'm very sad. Lovely. I love all of this. It's so much fun. So I'm going to set us to P break.
I think the room might have died.
Yeah, so what we're
Unless
going to do...
unless I'm spelling Villainous incorrectly.
No, games, here we go. Save game. We're going to main menu. Gotta love Tabletop Simulator.
Oh. Did you just load it again?
I did just load it again, yep.
Okay. Yeah, you can see the cards now.
Mm-hmm. And I should actually promote both of our players here. We are back in business. Here we go. Wonderful.
All right, so it looks like there Lark went to the streets, played a Palace Guard, discarded a Palace Guard, Iago, and Manipulation. Manipulation here probably more than likely not going to pop off.
Mm-hmm.
And here's that vicious practical jokes that we were talking about. Oh, but it's kind of
wasted. It's wasted.
That is the one thing about vicious practical jokes is that in the early game especially, and the fact that if the prince is still in there, there are a lot of possible dead fate draws that could happen. So there has been the kind of question of would it be better off if you maybe wait a little bit until you maybe play I never go back on my word,
but then
a card
you're
like
risking
that.
letting Fairy Godmother get out. And it's
Very
real
true.
hard for Tremaine to get back from a fairy godmother going off properly.
Yeah. So it looked like there Zachary just went over and gained 3 power at Cinderella's room, discarded some cards he didn't need. That's a great spot for that as well. Lark heading over to Sultan's Palace, sacrificing that Palace Guard for 3 more power. He's going to fade again here. He gets Sweet Nightingale and Bruno, so he's actually going to Nightingale Drizella, maybe? Or he's going to put out Bruno.
No, he's putting Bruno in the music room. Oh, no, he's not. There was actually a discussion here on the Discord very recently about where do you throw Lady Tremaine's first hero. And Zachary has made an argument for Lady Tremaine wants discard, discard, discard. That is what she wants to do. So even though you're going to get faded more by not covering up the music room, you're slowing her down by covering up either Cinderella's room or the castle.
Very true, very true. And, it's kind of one of those things of what does she really need more of? And discard is arguably the main thing that she needs. And here's Lark, Zachary getting that fade off, putting Raja at the streets, but Lark just saying, I don't care. I'm playing a snake in my that's going to defeat that hero with a strength of 4 or less. He discards, and Zachary's able to play, and one more thing, to discard as many cards in his hand as he wants, and then draw back up. He probably just drew back up that Vicious Practical Jokes, and he's going to get to play Gus.
And this is why, when you're going against Tremaine, fate before you discard. And one more thing can draw into Vicious Practical Jokes.
Also, that was pretty crazy. That was a pretty insane turn there, because he already has the wedding bells out, so Gus doesn't really do too much unless he's going to play more items. But Lark has the Scarab Pendant that's going to unlock his 4th location, the Cave of Wonders. We still have not seen that invitation from the king yet that's going to unlock the ballroom, but once he gets that invitation, he just needs to get a ball gown on one of those daughters, and he's going to be able to pull it off. Here comes I Never Go Back on My Word. So this card's going to allow you to take your Fate discard pile, shuffle it back into the Fate deck, draw the top 4 cards, and then put the cards back in any order. Now, this can kind of, like I was saying, this pairs really well with Vicious Practical Jokes, but we've already seen 2 of them go by. So Zachary's probably just hoping he got a bunch of dead Fate draws or some cards that he can put back that won't really affect him as much.
Maybe you get like Ball Gown Cinderella and a Bibbidi Bobbidi, just wasteful fates. Oh, and there's an early carpet. Yeah, the best place to put carpet is absolutely at Sultan's Palace. You cover up the activate that go along with the Vanquish, so you don't get a free Vanquish with a giant hourglass.
As well as those bottom 2 actions don't have a play a card, so there's no way to play a card there as well. Exactly. So it looks like here, the Cave of Wonders, he's going to discard Gazim, Snake Staff. Oh, here comes 4 power on that magic lamp.
Ooh. Out will come Genie. Jafar here just screaming along.
Yeah. But he does have to get rid of that carpet before he gets rid of the Genie.
He does. Ooh,
Aladdin has to be played here.
Oh, looks like we are stealing the Scarab Pendant. Or maybe not.
So the Sorcerer's Power, yeah.
The problem with Aladdin stealing the lamp before the lamp is at the Sultan's Palace is that Sorcerer's Power will just move the lamp all the way to where it needs to be. So I think Zachary just wants Aladdin to block actions right now.
He could theoretically put Aladdin at the Oasis and have him not steal the lamp. Looks like he's going to have him steal the lamp anyway. Yeah, you see with the castle covered, you only get that gain 1 power in Fate. So it looks like here we got a Hypnotize of the carpet from the streets, and we get a Fate action. Sweet Nightingale is going to move one of those daughters.
Well, as long as you have Ball Gown Drizella, you should be fine here.
But again, we still need that invitation. And that invitation is actually going to cost 5 because Gus is in play.
There's Gus. And Zachary doesn't really trap very much. Then I've played quite a lot against him, trying to workshop Horned King, and he doesn't really use the trapped mechanic.
Yeah.
So Gus
is one of the key.
Be there.
Yeah, that is one of the keys, though, is that if he's going to leave Gus untrapped, he's going to need a lot of power.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. We got a gain 3 and a sword on the carpet. So it looks like we're buffing up the carpet just a little bit. All right, looks like we're gaining 2 and spending 2 on Ball Gown Drizella. So now he's got to get that ballroom unlocked with the invitation from the king.
Oh, and there's a deception.
Okay, bibbity bobbity.
Which does nothing right now, because there are no trapped heroes, which is probably the reason why Zachary doesn't like to trap. But oh, if that had pulled out Jacques, that would have hurt a lot.
Well, he did do that. I'd never go back on my word. So curious to see if he was maybe planning for that.
Going for a boo instead of putting a wish on someone is interesting.
And looking like he wants to prioritize covering the fate actions. Well, he's just going to get another one from the Sultan's Palace. He is going to get that big power from sacrificing the sword he just put on the rug. There's Cinderella and Bibbidi Bobbidi, and this game is over. It looks like. Yeah.
Yeah, you needed Jacques or a glass slipper there.
Jacques, glass slipper, or fairy godmother. Yep. Zachary taking game 1 there.
Wow.
Yeah. And that is a really big thing with Lady Tremaine, is that she can really move hard. If she's able to get items on the board, especially the wedding bells, and Jock just doesn't appear. And if the prince comes out early as well, it's pretty helpful, because the prince is treated just like Peter Pan in Hook's deck, where he has to be played. So yeah, Zachary taking game 1 there. Looks like we're moving on to game 2. So Zachary's going to pick his villain of choice first.
Now, does he stick? No, he's switching to Jafar.
It looks like, and so Lark here now has the option to counterpick based off of that. Not necessarily counterpick, but pick a villain based off of what, either based off of the opposing villain pick, or just picks whatever villain he wants to play.
And here comes Gaston, who will probably have multiple allies, but probably will not have. Oh, God damn it.
Like here, Zachary won the dice roll last time, so it looks like Lark opting to go first, which I think is a fantastic call. And Lark going to arguably the best spot in the game for me. Gain 2, discard fate, play at the woods. And we get the same fate we did turn 1 on Jafar's end, on Zach's end. Zachary's going to pull out a fate. Actually, he gets the Beast and Cogsworth. So Cogsworth is going to be put at the castle. And if any other heroes go over there while Cogsworth is there, all those other heroes will gain 1 strength.
Indeed. I'm going to let you talk for a little bit while I resolve these technical issues.
You've also put down a giant hourglass at the streets. It's going to allow him to lower the strength of a hero by 2 if he uses an activate action. Lark just going over to Bell's house and discarding a bunch, gaining a power. Here comes the Scarab Pendant from Zach, turn 2. Not much discarding done. He has to discard 1 card. There's his first card. Not necessarily his first card to discard, but he's playing Scrying as well. Looking like we're looking for an item. Snake Staff. Yeah, he hasn't discarded a single card. He had Scarab Pendant in his hand turn 1. So now he's got to look for that magic lamp and push it on over to Palace and defeat the genie.
Indeed.
Here comes Lark. We're back here at the woods to gain 2. We're playing some wolves with Cogsworth. Those wolves cost 1 power, and they gain a strength for every other wolves card in play. We get a fate here. We get a boo and treachery, and the boo has to be played. So he's going to take the hourglass, it looks like, to ensure that he can't be vanquished immediately. Looking like Zachary going to be going to the Cave of Wonders to discard some cards as well as play a Palace Guard for 1. Discarding Razul and a Snake MI. And we're back over to Lark. Heading to the heading over to Bell's house. It looks like we're going to get a power. Play another Wolves. So 1 Wolves gets used because they both have a strength of 2. Discarding Show Me the Beast. And we're back over to Zachary. Looking like he's going to go over to the Streets of Agrippa, maybe. Yep, he's going to vanquish Abu here. Take back that Hourglass. He's got a play action here, spending 1 on scrying. He really wants to find an item. Bet you it's the magic lamp. Hypnotize. Manipulation. Manipulation. Ooh, there's the magic lamp.
Ooh, nice.
And both manipulations are gone, but he has the magic lamp in hand, but 0 power.
I'm sure he'll get some along the way.
Fate action brings out I've never seen so many books, which lets you replace an obstacle, but there are no obstacles to replace, so he has to play Mrs. Potts and Chips to Peace Castle.
Which does let you move everybody else.
All right, looks like coming to the light from the woods is going to take 2 obstacles, discarding a swoon. We got a fate action. Narrow Escape and Wish is going to bring back a Boo. Yep, going to take the giant hourglass again. So it looks like, yeah, so the shenanigans with the Boo being taken back to the streets, you know, Zachary can't exactly go to the streets right now.
Nope.
He was at 0 power. Looks like we're just playing Iago. Trying to keep ourselves at...
Gaston has fallen down.
Oh my gosh, we have a get out play.
Ooh, a little early for that.
I think
completely clearing the board.
Yeah, Lark might just be looking at the gravity of the situation here. Zachary's going to be able to play the lamp here from the Cave of Wonders.
Mm-hmm.
Lark is at 5 obstacles. He discarded a card. He moved the lamp. Follows me.
Yeah.
No beautiful as me.
Nope.
All right, so it looks like we're just heading back over to the woods.
I think what you want right now here is Lark's just find Monsieur Dark. Just there he is.
Oh, there is Dark.
Just squirrel away the rest of those obstacles.
There is Dark. You want to find Dark, and you want to find those beautiful as me's, and you want to wish or the carpet. And he gets the carpet.
He does get the carpet.
Okay.
Perfect spot for that.
Yeah, perfect spot for him as well over there at the streets.
And then you gotta fate. You have to fate here. Bell is perfect.
Bell is pretty nice, although...
If you have... No, you need more than just a wolves. You need like a hunter's instinct or something. Oh,
LeFou's going to take Bell.
No activate on Monsieur Dark, but
no activate.
Goodbye, Bell.
No activate, but there won't be... Nope, it looks like we're just going to head over to Bell's house instead and do that from there. Discarding the mob. The woods, so he's going to be at 0. Look like we're going to have a Iago play. All right, here comes the Palace Guard. Spending 1 to activate Iago. That's 3 actions.
Not seeing anything. Zachary is looking at the discard pile of Lark here.
Yeah, so it's looking like Zachary's very keen on making sure he doesn't trigger that beautiful as me. Because Lark could just be holding on to those cards. All right, we're discarding Intimidating.
Intimidating. And
there's a beautiful as me.
Yeah, that's not going to proc anytime soon.
If I had to guess, I think Lark might have... Ooh, we can get rid of the Palace Guard.
Ooh, nice.
With Crushing Blow. Okay, so that's actually huge. And yeah, so here Not too much happening. Massaging my feet can replace 2 obstacles.
Yeah, I think that's what you do.
I think that's what you do.
No, you don't replace the Beast Castle one.
If he has another come into the light, he can take. Oh no, he can't take 3.
Oh yeah, he's making things nice for It Is You.
He's trying to set that up.
Mm-hmm.
He's trying to set that up if he can fate more consecutively. He's kind of at a power struggle here.
Gaining 2, activating Monsieur Dark.
It's going to take an obstacle, so we're back at 4. Spending 1 on a wolf. All right, looks like we're going to activate Yago.
All right, the lamp is where it needs to be. Still gotta hypnotize the genie. Ooh, we're sacrificing Iago. That's exactly when you want to do that. So Jafar is kind of in a spot where he can only really do things every other turn because he needs to fate. But
Yeah.
Carpet is squatting there. Ooh, there's a temper.
Yeah, he needs to fate. He needs to vanquish the carpet, and then he needs to vanquish the genie.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we're getting rid of Another Beautiful As Me. I think he was definitely holding on to those cards. Aladdin and
Perfect
Jasmine.
time for Aladdin.
That's a great time for
Aladdin. I don't think I've ever seen a better Aladdin. Normally, Aladdin comes out like your first fate or right after the magic lamp is played.
I don't think I've seen a better looking Jafar board in a while. I think he's gonna he really can't do much here unless he's gonna move Abu.
He's
gonna hypnotize the carpet. Okay, from the Streets of Agrabah. Okay. Yep, discard some cards.
Yeah, Deception is not going to go off this game. It just will not.
Yeah. Like the only way that can go off is eggs and invention, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, instead of going for dark, just going for another fate, which I don't think Jafar really needs right now. I would have gone for dark. Just keep going there. What do we got here? A Time to Follow Me. I guess just sort of getting that out of your hand. I'm not sure why. Oh, okay.
Got a wish
Putting
here.
A wish on the genie.
Yeah. In that case, it's really either or. You kind of just pick and choose which one.
Yeah,
either works
just to get
there.
Out of your hand, but I'm not really sure why.
Saving my life will replace all obstacles at a single location, so that'll take obstacles from.
So looking like
we're just gonna go.
So Belle was in the discard pile.
She was.
Mm-hmm.
It's interesting that he used that to put 1 obstacle back.
Ooh.
Coming to the light's just going to take those back. He's got 3 left and a fresh discard pile that he's going to be able to discard. Lark looking really good right now.
Is Lark going to fate or not? Because if fate right now will shuffle the fate discard pile. And oop. Ah.
Oh yeah, you got to spend 3 on that, I think. I think he didn't spend 3. Okay, so it looks like Lark. Yep, he's going to be fading here. I think that's a good call. He still got the wishes. Ooh.
You can take the carpet. Yeah, and then you can narrow escape the carpet on the next fate.
Yeah, that is on the next fate, if RNGs is literally, acknowledging your prayers. But, that carpet being back in there, we get a narrow escape. That's going to work really, really well for
just accumulating Lark. Power.
Yep. We're just trying to accumulate the power.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I think you just go throw money at dark here. Yeah, maybe a Come Into the Light. Or not Come Into the Light, Take Me Instead.
I would say you could, or if there are more than 2, or if there are at least 2 heroes in that fate deck still, you could just play 2 Take Me Instead.
Oh, he's instead going over here. Okay. Not quite sure what Lark's plan is for Gaston right now. It seems Lark doesn't know what Lark's plan is for Gaston right now. Lark just wants to fate. And there's Princess
There's Jasmine.
Jasmine.
Yep, that's a good place to put her, I think, especially if Zach's going to try to bank up power if he has two hypnotizes.
Mm-hmm.
Looking like here we're
I
at
think
9 at the
he wanted
streets.
to pull out Carpet again, but I think like you're kind of sacrificing some of Gaston's momentum here. You really needed to just whittle away with Monsieur Dark.
But the thing is that if he draws another come into the light, he's going to be able to play it.
That's true. And
Yeah.
well,
Okay,
we're
there's the
discarding the
mob.
mob.
Or if you're able to play come into the light, and you would theoretically be able to do that from the tavern as well with Dark out there.
Mm-hmm.
There's that narrow escape.
And let's pull out Carpet and throw Carpet back in Sultan's palace. Oh,
Palace or the streets. I mean, typically, but Sultan's Palace is a
oh
great
yeah.
spot for that.
Weight of Glory
Definitely.
brings up Get Out. Drawing Get Out this turn is a win.
Oh yeah. Just drawing Get Out here or um come into the light here is a legit win. But it is you
Mm.
is on the board. So
But I think we're gonna see the Rose here.
I think we are going to see the Rose. But I don't think we're going to get anything that's going to necessarily. We might get more obstacle stuff or two
Lumiere or
heroes. We get two
Maurice. Oh,
heroes.
you want Lumiere
Ooh,
here. You don't really want
yeah.
Maurice because Maurice
You
is
want
very killable.
Lumiere. Yeah, you
And
need
then you,
Lumiere,
mhm.
but you got to remove an obstacle.
Yeah, you want to remove from Beast's Castle or Belle's house. Okay, this has definitely set back, but I think no, LeFou just got discarded.
There's a Hunter's Instinct. Gain two, spend two. There's Dark.
Mm-hmm.
Now we're just kind of back trucking,
Yeah.
and we're just continuing to discard.
Yeah, I think this is why I usually prefer with Gaston just gun down those obstacles because they come back way too easy. You just gotta go for it.
Wish,
Wish on
wish.
Carpet.
Yeah, yeah, and this is where it gets a little scary because with going to Sultan's Palace, legitimately all you're doing is fading. And if Gaston is
Mm-hmm.
really able to take advantage of that, even if it's just for temper, cards like that, or a card like that, he's still in favor because he's getting stuff done. And by the way, Get Out is like still on the board. And if since since Zachary's not able to keep moving, and getting rid of the streets as well to get that extra fade action, Lark is just sitting in a really good spot now.
Lark
Still,
is.
even though it looks like his obstacles are being taken away, but the Carpet coming out and saving him legitimately
Mm-hmm. It is
is
kind
great.
of weird seeing one board fully swamped with heroes, the other board just immaculately clean, and it's still being like, well, Jafar could still pull this out.
Massaging my feet is going to take two obstacles back, kind of back on that board again. But yeah, he did put out Razul, which that's going to help defeat the Carpet pretty easily.
Mm-hmm.
But if Carpet gets another wish,
Carpet gets another. Well, so Carpet is 4, Razul is 3. Get rid of those eggs. Those
get rid of the
stupid eggs.
eggs. Monsieur Dark doesn't need the eggs. Okay. I was spending 2 on Show Me the Beast.
Nope. That. Gotta read the card.
So
That would just be a waste of 2 money. That would
wait.
just be a waste of 2 money.
Don't show me the beast. Hold on. Okay.
God.
Yeah, I think another wish. Yep, here's
Yep.
another wish. And the Carpet is at 6
Oh my God.
power. The Carpet is the same strength as base Robin Williams.
Oh my God. But this does mean that once Carpet is defeated, that's going to put a whole bunch of wishes back into the Fate deck.
Where is Sorcerer's Power? Where is Sorcerer's Power? All he needs is a Sorcerer's Power to be able to move a blue to get the fading back in.
Well,
Maybe that
he's
could help
drawing
him
fewer
get a
cards
little bit.
because of Jasmine, so he's drawing just the normal amount.
I want to say that is true. He is drawing the normal amount.
Oh,
We are
I
at the Beast
think
Castle.
we have Get Out.
Gaining
Nope,
3.
fading before playing Take Me Instead.
Okay.
Goodbye, Razul.
Ooh, bye, Razul. Yeah.
Take Me Instead. Next turn, play Get Out. We have seen Get Out. Beast has nothing to eat, so we just get rid of an obstacle. If we don't have an obstacle put back and we don't see Bell, this is game if he's drawn Get Out.
He has another card play.
Okay. He's choosing not to.
Yeah, this could just be.
Oh my god, Zachary doesn't realize this.
Oh
Zachary
gosh.
is just hypnotizing.
Again, this is just Get Out, or this is come into the light, activate dark, and this is game. I think this is just game. If he's got come into the light and deactivate.
Yeah, well, there's Get Out.
Oh, there's just Get Out. Okay, this game is just over. Lark really taking it there with Gaston over Jafar. I did talk a little bit with an old friend, Joker Jonesy, a lot about Gaston. One of the things that he did mention, and I agree with him on, is that he is very, very good at being defensive. The woods is a immaculate spot. It's an amazing spot for him. Even though he doesn't have a single gain 3 action on his board, the woods is fantastic for him, as well as Beast Castle when it's uncovered, because you can do things like not Show Me the Beast. That card he just played for Take Me Instead. It's going to allow him to take an obstacle as long as it's not Bell. And we're moving on to game 3.
But you mentioned being defensive. I think that's the case for all of the Despicable Plots villains.
Yeah, especially with Tremaine. Tremaine sticks out with that. But Gaston to me is a lot different in that he is able to be very defensive. But a lot of the things that Lark was doing there, he was really just taking advantage of the turns that Zachary couldn't fate. And even if it was just one obstacle getting off of the board, he was really just intimidating, no pun intended. He was just being very intimidating in that. So game 3 here, folks. Lark is going Pete. Zachary going back to that Lady Tremaine. Looking like Zachary will be going first, it looks like. Or no, not going first. He's going to decide if he wants to go first or second here. Looking like he wants to go first. He really loves that castle. Yeah. All right, we do mulligan here, folks. Again, if you do go second, you do get the option to mulligan up to your entire hand. Back into your deck, reshuffle, draw back up to 4 cards, and gain that 1 power, like the game tells you to do. Fate turn 1 brings out Miss Clarabelle. It's going to reveal a token.
All right, which token is this? Let's take a look. It's power play at the service station.
At the service station.
Power, and we see Anastasia popping out, discarding a little thief.
All right, Lark heading straight to Podunk Landing. Gets 4 power from play a game. Okay, I don't know if that's one big. All right, discarding a parrot. He's going to get, and one more thing that's huge for Zachary. Discarding Ballgown Drizella, it looked like there. Playing out a horse there with Clarabelle as Zachary heads over to Cinderella's room. Really needs to ramp up that power. Discarding Trapped, and there's still a chance it allows him to take a move, an item or ally action, or an activate. Here comes the Fate. Vicious Practical Jokes. Again, it's kind of wasted, though, but, I mean, the Prince is going to be played anyway. We got that turn 1 Peter RNG, looks like, except it's the Prince.
Yep. Which isn't as bad as turn 1 Peter. Turn 1 Peter, you're just like, well, fuck me.
Looking like we're spending 3. Airstrike is going to take out Clarabelle. Interesting there. Using Airstrike on Clarabelle, leaving the horse at the airport. Yes. Zachary heading back over to the castle, discarding a bunch of stuff, fading Goofers and Pluto. Goofy's going to be at the service station covering up that gain 1 and play action.
We're doing some blind shuffling here.
Yeah, doing some blind shuffling, looks like. And now, again, with Pete, guys, Lark is able to see the goals, obviously, so he knows what they are. So the blind shuffle, he's really got to work with that. but he's the only person right now with the knowledge of what those 2 tokens are. Spending 2 on a bandit to just immediately vanquish Goofy at the service station from Frontier Town. And we're back over to Zachary, who's just looking to gain power. Mischief. That card is going to allow him to look at the bottom 2 cards of his deck. Put 1 in his hand and put 1 at either the top or the bottom. Looking for some play a game RNG or maybe some key cards. There's Ball Gown Anastasia at the castle. Now Lark is back over at the airport playing Stolen Cargo. Able to game 1 off of that.
And
Here comes
there's
another
the
vicious
other
practical jokes. Cinderella and Gus. This is actually pretty interesting.
So Cinderella is easy to get rid of, but we did already see a yeeting of one of the little thieves.
We did see that, but okay, it looks like he wants Cinderella. I was going to bring that up because Zachary has been discarding a lot of those. There's still a chance cards.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe he doesn't really give too many cares about the effects.
Mm-hmm.
He is going to have to spend 4 on that. Because of Cinderella.
Yes, indeed, he will. Oh, I think we're saying what? We are choosing to not play that. We are instead discarding it. Okay.
We are spending 4 on the wedding bells. Okay.
Okay. I would
He
love
forgot
to
to
see
fate.
Jacques come out right now.
Ooh. He forgot to fate.
He did forgot to fate.
Oh, looks like...
Oh, Lark is being nice.
Oh, okay. Well...
This didn't matter too much anyway.
Didn't really do too much to him. So, service station going to gain 2. Spend 3 on that steamboat. Here comes a bandit in the discard pile and a fate.
Jacques.
There's a glass slipper.
You could do ball gown.
Ooh, you could do ball.
Cinderella. There we go.
And this... Here's where it gets brutal.
Mm-hmm.
He discarded that you little thief card. So he's got to find that. He's got to find another copy of that.
Or Midnight.
To get rid of ball gown. Or Midnight.
Midnight is expensive.
Midnight could do the trick, but it costs a whole lot of money. And if you're only using it to defeat 1 hero, that could be rough.
Mm-hmm.
Looking like we're moving the stolen cargo, discarding a bunch of cards. We're going back over to the music room. Oh, no, not the music room.
Zachary's actually
castle.
playing Lucifer.
But Ball Gown Cinderella can't be trapped anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Here comes Minnie, who's going to take out an item, presumably.
Mm-hmm.
That's stolen cargo, it looks like.
I would have taken out Steamboat Willie, but...
Yeah, Lark is sitting at pretty good power right now. Maybe not the best for Pete, because Pete normally does like to be really high. But Steamboat Willie adds so much fluidity and just so many things to his game.
Ooh.
Here comes another item as he moves Steamboat Willie to the airport. Looking like we're gonna... Okay, there's your little thief that's gonna take out Ball Gown Cinderella. Okay. Okay, here come the glass slippers.
Also, this has been my favorite part playing against Lady Tremaine as the Horned King, is because when you have to play the slippers, that counts as an item play.
Yep. Yeah.
But we also have... we are not at WinCon. We got to get rid of those glass slippers.
Yeah.
Damn.
And here's kind of what I was talking about with you earlier before the match started about, Tremaine really needs those certain cards. So now the glass slipper is on the board. She needs the cane. Mm-hmm. Guess who's still on the deck? Jacques.
Jacques is still in there.
Jacques could ruin plans.
But Lucifer is playing Guard Kitty right now. So also we were revealed that Strike It Rich is the goal at the airport, where Steamboat Willie is currently squatting.
Lark playing Sneaky Pete is going to let him draw 2 cards from the top of his deck. Put 1 at the top or the bottom. He gets a discard, play a game. Here comes a Fate. Ooh, dead Fate there. That's actually really good for Zachary, I think. But those glass slippers are covering those actions. So
How is he doing?
Whoa,
Oh
whoa,
yeah, you
whoa.
got to
Oh,
play
okay.
that
There's the cane.
first.
Yeah. And I'd be like, whoa, 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 whoa. There's the cane. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Moving back over to Lark. Spending 4. There's a bandit. There's a bandit. There's many.
Interesting. Moving Steamboat Willie away from Striked Ridge.
Another mischief.
So Pete
All
has
right.
not yet completed any goals. And Tremaine is sitting at win condition right now.
Well, you need 2 copies of There's Still a Chance. Or 1 copy of There's Still a
Just
Chance.
one.
Oh no, not even. Yeah, I would say
There's
you need
still a
1
chance
copy
to
of There's Still a
activate the
Chance.
cane, and then you activate the wedding bells.
Okay. Ooh.
Oh, and there's a
Oh.
vicious practical jokes. Again, this is why you fate first. And
Shock.
Jock ain't gonna do
That
anything.
is very good. Oh, he's getting trapped, yeah. That's right. That's actually a really good strategy there. Keeping
And that's
Lucifer
the
there.
win.
Yeah, that's the game.
All right. Lady
Wow.
Tremaine being very dominant.
Yeah, so there, you saw Jacques there. When he's put at Lucifer's location, he gets trapped. And Vicious Practical Jokes allows the player that plays it to be able to decide what card gets played and where. So being able to guard those items with Lucifer is very good for Zachary.
Yeah. All right, so this has been our first set. Let's go back to our wonderful faces. To over here. This, yeah, this should be it. Yeah, here we are. So we saw despicable plots in each of those 3 games. And each time it was the Despicable Plots villain that won. We had a win from Lady Tremaine, then a win from Gaston, and another win for Lady Tremaine. Thoughts on the set?
Well, I mean, obviously, just looking at it, Zachary definitely has a plan for Lady Tremaine. As well as Lark, performed really well with Gaston in that Jafar game. Really executing just really well on his end, as well as Zachary did as well with Lady Tremaine, obviously with each of their cards and their effects, Lucifer especially, being able to trap a hero that gets placed at that location before they can really do anything. That's huge. So, yeah, really great set from both players. Zachary taking the W there. Again, this is a preview, so no points distributed yet. But once we get to that point, I did want to talk a little bit about how the league is going to work once we get into there. So week 1, that's going to be basically just a free-for-all, I guess you could say, that anyone can really play against each other that's in the league. And once how the points breakdown works is basically winning a set 2-0 gives you 6 points. Winning a set 2-1, which Zachary did here, gives you 5 points. Losing a set 1-2 gives you 3 points, and losing a set 0-2 gives you 2 points. Basically, all the points you calculated throughout the entire season, and then the top 4 play each other at the end of the season, or maybe a week or 2 after the season ends, in a top 4 little bracket. And the winner of that goes on for the finals. And that winner will go on to play the winners of the past 3 seasons in another little mini bracket, I guess you say, or the championship. But yeah, regarding this set, a really great set from both players. We got to see Despicable Plots here. Again, despicable plots against Jafar. Lady Tremaine and Gaston against Jafar, and then Lady Tremaine against Pete. Once the league comes up, there are going to be a lot of different matchups, a lot of different people that play a lot of different characters. So it's going to be very interesting to see how these Despicable Plots villains stack up against the rest of the cast or the other 13 villains that we didn't see.
Indeed. All right, we're going to take a quick little break. Thank you so much, Brian Drums, for joining me. Best of luck in the season and your own competitive career. We're going to take a quick little break, and then we're going to have in our next set, which is going to be Weight of Glory versus Metromic, and I'm going to have in Purple as my co-commentator. So stay tuned. Go stretch your legs, go empty your bladders. We'll be back after a little bit.
See ya.
And we're back. Hello, everybody. I am joined here now by a different person. Brian Drums has been replaced. Meet new Brian Drums. This is Purple. By the way, I have purple nails today. Purely coincidental.
Yes.
Happy Pride, everyone, by the way. How are you doing? How have you been?
Doing good. Doing good. Yeah, had a just typical day for me, but sometimes you need those, especially in this pandemic.
Yeah, sometimes you do. Sometimes you do. Now we have atypical villainous, I suppose, or maybe it is typical. I don't know. My brain is melted from all the apple pie. So yeah, we have a new season to look forward to. Have you been playing much with the new Despicable Plots villains at all?
I've been playing a little bit. I really like Gaston. I'm not very good with him. I think he's a ton of fun though. The other two I respect. I just personally don't get as much of a thrill from them. But the whole box, like as a whole, I think it's very fun casually.
Nice.
I did not kill Brian, according to Not My Dance. That did not happen.
Yeah, I killed them and then teleported to someplace completely different. All right. Well, our second set, wow, melted brain, is Weight of Glory and Metromic. So Weight of Glory I played against like a little bit. Metromic I played against a little bit. Metromic has been like getting better over this past season. How do you see this match going down?
I think it'll be a fun set to watch. I know I've played against Metromic a little bit. I know he favors the Scar a lot. I think that'd be really fun to see. I haven't really played or watched any of Weight of Glory sets, so I'm excited to see what they bring to the table.
Okay. Apparently Zach Pinsence is using Chocolate Rain's account. Hi, Zach. All right, so we're going to go over to TTS. Remind me, Purple, your preferred avatar.
I like Dr. Facilier.
Dr. Facilier. We're going to put in I Got Friends on the other side. And here we got, looks like we have Weight of Glory here. And we've got Metromic on this side. All right. And I will let them know.
Ready to go here.
Ooh,
we have more Lady Tremaine.
Lady Tremaine from Metromic. And what are we getting from Weight of Glory here? Ooh, Horned King.
Horned King.
Man after my own heart. Okay, so Weight of Glory here. It's going to be Arise, my messengers of death. And Metromic is going to be above all self-control. I just love that scene where like she says it right before her slamming her hands down to the piano.
In case someone's wondering, I have seen Cinderella because I know that's the server meme. But not for a long time.
Did you ever get a chance to watch The Black Cauldron?
I did.
Yeah.
It's still on my list.
Watch it. It's good. You'll understand all the references and the cards. All right, looks like Horny Boy will be going first.
Metromic winning the actual favor to go second. Maybe. Just go mulliganing cards.
No. I don't know what's going on.
Metromic won the dice roll. I think they just decided if they want to go first or second.
Metromic is deciding. You want us to go first? It's going to Mulligan. Yeah, I do think Lady Tremaine definitely likes a mulligan. It's the power thing that are upset. They are
Upside down for me. You just need to lock it and unlock it, and it'll fix it in TTS.
Oh, I'm currently. I need to change my color to do that.
It's fixed now.
Zoom in, give everyone a headache. Okay.
And
here we go.
Bases.
To the dungeons. Getting some power. Doing a fate. That's a waste.
Which is dead.
That's a waste.
And another baby Bakubu is dead.
Was that shuffled? Because those are the two.
I believe it was. You might want to double check to be safe. But
I will let you do that because I don't want to reveal the whole contents of the Fate deck on stream.
That's a
Oh,
good
but
idea.
there is a very early.
I'm too late. It was shuffled.
Okay.
Good.
All right. Not that it matters too much now that Prince is going to shuffle it over again. Putting the invitation over at Cinderella's room. Interesting. An early
Sacrifice,
wasted
which is dead.
sacrifice. Oh, here's Taryn.
And simply gets +1 strength for every friend he has at his location.
Mm-hmm. That he does. Alright, so what will Horned King do in response? So Morva is now covered up. Oh, but Horned King still wants to discard. Discarding a Cauldron Born, interesting. Must have more than one in hand of that. Oh, ooh, okay.
Yeah, you gotta. This is sometimes the pain of Hornkin.
Yeah. Try to avoid that. And discarding one of your bargains. Huh. Huh.
We got you now. Pigkeeper, which either defeats a hero with a strength of 1, or finds some place to pick.
And okay. Yeah, I would just put him over with Taryn. Oh, that's true. A Ballgown Cinderella would come first.
Atomic, heading back Cinderella's room.
Getting that 3 power.
And a lady.
Anastasia. Can't move her in yet, because only ball gowns are allowed in there. Discarding a trapped. And there's still a chance. I'm just going to draw a couple more. Back to the King of Horns. Probably, hopefully, drew an ally. Yep, there's some henchies. They're going to make some bacon.
Henwen prevents you from playing effects, but when Henwen dies, you get to take that cool cauldron.
Yes, you can start making zombies. Because you got to get zombies in other locations. Ooh. So that costs 1 but gains 3. Sitting pretty.
Back over to Lady Tremaine.
Going to activate the invitation here. Oh, goodbye, Slipper. So the other card probably wasn't too much of a hassle. Ooh, interesting.
Said if shuffles everything in your discard pile back into your deck, then you get to draw 2 cards.
Yep.
Then, actually, I believe it's Lady Tremaine's only tool getting stuff back into the deck.
Yeah, but she does have 3 copies, so.
Gives you a little head start with the draw 2 cards.
Oh, getting a little more power from Visions, which is basically identical to Beautiful Lovely Taxes. You're getting another Fate. Bibbity boobity. Ooh, this is when you really wanted a vicious practical joke. Oh, that hurts. Both fairy
The fairy godmother.
Oof. Wah. Woof. Woof.
The godmother lets you play ball against Cinderella, even if regular Cinderella's not out. Both of them are extremely annoying.
They are very much that. So Fairy Godmother prevents ally movement. Ball Cinderella prevents ally movement into the ballroom specifically. So this looks like a job for midnight at this point.
Yes. So important. Ball Cinderella can't be trapped. When she dies, she summons both the glass slippers.
Mm-hmm. She can still be moved by the key, though, even though it doesn't trap her. Oop, you little thief.
Defeating Ball Cinderella. When she's defeated, she plays both the glass slippers.
Mm-hmm. Stuff getting stuck on stuff. What? I think that's all Lady Trim can do apart from discarding anything. Can't move anything because the slipper is now covering it up. But you don't really want to move Anastasia. And oh, we are dropping Lucifer. Goodbye, Lucifer. Interesting. Very interesting.
Back over to the Horn King, his witch.
Mm-hmm. Very glad to not be playing against Prince John or even Hades. But I'm gonna go get even more power. We'll get
3 spend 3
soldiers. Activate. Power up the Black Cauldron. And well, maybe we see an ally to kill the boy. Right, that's not quite enough to kill him. But that will be an ally. You're probably going to want to find a bargain here soon. Oop, trapping. Fairy Godmother with 2 traps, apparently.
double trapped.
Need to double down on that, I suppose. Ooh, I never go back on my word. It's where you get to look at the top 4 cards of your fate deck and put them back in any order. And Lady Tremaine will still be able to get 2 more power as well as fate. We're thinking about what to put on.
This is why I don't play HMA. It's too much thinking for me.
Yeah, the whole like arranging. Okay, how do I want to pair these 2 together or these 2 together? Yes. Because then like they'll have to pick that. But then oh, what if I draw into vicious practical jokes? It's like. Oop.
Princess Alongly.
I think here you go with I Believe in You. Like, I stand by that is the worst card in Horn King's Fate deck. Not Fluter, not Gurgi's Sacrifice. I Believe in You. But we are going with the Princess Alonui. We have not drawn a Cauldron Born. Oh, here comes
Some with
goodness.
aims.
We're going to murder the princess. Fortunately, we can't murder Terran. Or you could have murdered Terran there. There would have been enough strength with the guard doggy. And just yeet, 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 yeet. And hope you get what you need. So what do we do here as Lady Tremaine? You need your cane is what you need.
Your cane and you need money.
Yeah, so just go over there, discard some stuff. Eat, eat, eat. Oh, and we have drawn into a Cauldron Born. Here it goes.
We shouldn't talk about Horn King's objective. We should probably do that.
Yeah, sure. So the Horned King needs to start, well, not start his turn. I keep just automatically saying because I'm so used to it. Just has to have a Cauldron Born at each location. He can't just play them. He has to replace ancient soldiers with them. Oh, Jacques getting rid of the invitation isn't the worst thing here. Bruno isn't doing anything except covering. So we see a Bruno. Yeah, so first the Horned King has to play ancient soldiers. And then the ancient soldiers can be replaced with Cauldronborn if the power of the Black Cauldron is showing. If the Black Cauldron is not powered, you instead have to discard one of your Cauldronborn as their power is sapped away. Oh, and we are going to discard the invitation.
Invitation
so
with shot.
Cannot be activated again. Okay.
Tremaine headed back to the music room. Aim a lady.
There's, ball gun Anastasia. Dernwin. Might actually see Dernwin get played. Or Gurgi's Happy Day. Oh, we'll probably see the Happy Day. Yeah. Because you want to try, because Gurgi's Sacrifice has already gone by. This will reshuffle it so you see it again sooner. Yeah, so Dernwin is shuffled in. The Happy Day is not. And it looks like they're hovering over the card just to make sure. Which, hey, that's a thing you can do in the mod now.
That's not my dance. That's very convenient.
Mm-hmm.
Ollie or the flute?
Ooh, no, you play both of them. You do play both. Because that is how the Happy Day works. Gurgi's Day is very happy, and he makes your day very unhappy.
So we're favoring Dolly at, what's that?
Fairfolk Kingdom.
Fairfolk Kingdom. Flute of Flame at the throne room. Flute of Flame. Moving every ally to his location. And Dolly lets you move every hero.
Mm-hmm. This is a little awkward here because Horned King doesn't have any power right now. You could go kill Fluter, but you don't really want to do that right now. So instead, we're going to do a move. We're going to move over the guard Dougie. You can play Visions here for 3 power.
How many copies of Vision are there, though? Because we've already seen 2 goodbye.
Oh, we already saw 2 goodbye, then? Yeah.
I believe so. Tremaine. Looks like we're favoring the castle.
Okay. Getting in another little fate. Ooh, do we have the Power of Friendship or Gurgi? Gurgi from his Oh So Happy Day.
He's kind of like a little weaker Toby from Prince John's deck.
Yep.
That when he dies, he's shuffled back in.
Well, only when he dies from a vanquish action. He's not shuffled in. If it is, we got you now, Pig Keeper. It specifically says in the card, if he's defeated using a vanquish action. Which, you know, I really wish Maurice had wording like that. But oh well, this is the timeline we're in.
Okay, make some money. Looks like. He wants the 3 power back that Dolly's going to cover in.
Mm-hmm. So moving over that guard
Location.
Time.
Books. Guns can't be played, I believe, because Bell's not out.
Alright, vicious practical jokes waste that fate.
Just real quick. There we go.
Alright.
Just name some henchmen.
Mm-hmm. Putting out some henchies.
Come back to Lady Tremaine. Tremaine. And 4 on the bells. Not win yet though, because of the glass slippers. Back to Horn King, who's gonna kill Dolly.
Mm-hmm. Freeing back up that 3, which is immediately used on some more ancient soldiers. We're still looking for some more Cauldron-born. We're gonna need to use a bargain. Most likely. Alright. Ball gown Anastasia is in the ballroom. The wedding bells are out. They are at Jacques' location. So Jacques can't really do anything about that.
Find that cane.
Stuff. Yeah, you gotta find that cane. Because otherwise you are at win condition. You just need to get rid of those slivers.
Should Jock on the board? It can't be threaten your items unless there's 2 bibliotic boos.
Mm-hmm.
We're making a bargain.
There we go. You like to see it. You like to see it.
Made a bargain. You either pay 1, shuffle everything back in,
Mm-hmm.
except for we made a bargain, or you pay 5?
You
to
pay
kill
4
Dunwin?
total to
Total?
discard Dernwin and claim the Black Cauldron, which means you can't do that if either you don't have Dernwin or you already have the Cauldron. That's kind of silly. Looks like we have another joke here. Or no, wait, it's not a joke. Okay.
Yeah, there was a joke. Comic chose to play Bippy Boppy Boo.
Instead of Cinderella. Interesting.
Probably because once you get the cane, you want there's still a chance to be usable, and Cinderella makes that card very expensive.
That's true. That's true. That's true.
Right now, Fairy Godmother is kind of harmless, unless Sweet Nightingale comes out.
It's true. Well, you just don't want Sweet Nightingale to come out. Alright, we are going to do just gain a power and fate.
believe in you, or Dernwin?
I probably believe in you. I mean, Dernwin would be annoying. Just to keep annoying on Taran. All right, well, we actually see Dernwin played. And playing Dernwin would proc only moments away from victory if Weight of Glory had it in his hand. Because that's someone else playing an item.
King goes to the Fearful Kingdom, gains 3, vanquishes Dolly, blocking the locked up. Dolly, Fleet of Flame, excuse me.
So we're
If not,
seeing
you
a
vanquish
preemptive locked up play, but there hasn't been a vanquish action yet.
No, but if you vanquish Flute of Flame, you don't need 2 allies.
Oh, right. Yeah. Okay. Right. Okay. Right.
Locked up.
Okay.
When someone takes a vanquish action, no matter the strength, you may trap a hero.
Interesting going for the trap on Jacques rather than Fairy Godmother here.
We have Rage means Kane, so that's going to give it one of the slippers.
Matter.
Oh no, the key, excuse me. I don't know why I saw. The card looks kind of similar. I don't know. You don't have good eyes, apparently.
I mean, eyes are useful for something, I suppose. There's the key. Locking folks up in the castle. Oh. And there we get... Oop. Sticky cards.
Yes.
Sticky cards.
Our second Cauldron Born.
Ooh, going over here.
Action cleanup.
Murder. That will use up the henches.
Cauldron Born always stick around though.
We're doing a discard. And there, that procs on one more thing. Not playing anything, it looks like. Okay, have you found the cane yet? There it is. There she blows. And we are also removing the castle slipper. And we're doing a fate. There's the sacrifice. That will mean a loss of a Cauldron Born at the start of your turn, and you're probably going to have to go to the Fairfolk Kingdom unless you have an Ancient Soldiers in hand.
Or you could go to the dungeons and move the Ancient Soldiers and then activate.
You can also do that. That is also
you want
to do it.
Keep the fate pressure on.
Oh, putting out another one. And we're doing a fate. Sing, sweet nightingale. And with Cinderella's room covered, it is a lot harder to move things.
Well, thankfully, Fairy Godmother is locked away, so...
Yes, you can move, it's just going to take a while.
Yeah, a little while. So, you're probably heading to... definitely slows you down, but you're heading to the ballroom anyways, most likely, to get rid of that other slipper while it's still there. Oh. The worst thing in the world, I don't think.
Alright, so you kind of have to go to the ballroom in order to progress. You gotta move Balkan on stage, you gotta get rid of a slipper. That's really all you can do, though.
I don't think Lady Tremaine has any power gaining tools in her deck.
She does not. She has no power gain except what's on her board. Discard.
And one more thing.
Ooh, drop in midnight. Well, yeah, that makes sense. We've already gotten rid of a bunch of slippers. And we see the niche thing go over, yes, and one more thing is not shuffled in because it is not discarded until it fully resolves.
Into jokes.
Oh, goody. Ooh, I would just do Jacques. Gus. You're not playing any more items. They're all in play except for the invitation, which you're not going to replay because that would just be a waste of power. So may as well just throw Gus over there. That's perfectly fine. The one problem with just having heroes all clustered in Cinderella's room is that once they're all there, your Fate deck becomes half Sweet Nightingales. Basically, you're guaranteed to get a daughter yeeted, which is why you probably want both daughters out.
Yeah.
Okay, so what will Lady Tremaine do? Probably go to the music room and do an almost there. Or there's still a chance, rather. Nope, we're going to the castle and we're Phaeton.
Folk or reunited.
Reunited can pull back out Fluter, who doesn't really do much right now.
The cauldron mode away from Morva. Other than that.
Yeah, I mean, it's not going to slow down the progress necessarily.
Folk. Go there.
Okay. Which doesn't do the most.
There's the fate location though, so.
Yeah, so it doesn't prevent the fate or the 2 power gain. Honestly, it's usually worth it to go there anyway. It just prevents the fate and the play and the move, which at this point, I can play and move things elsewhere. It's fine. I would not be surprised if Horn King didn't just go there anyway. And here we see Born of the Cauldron. Oop. Yeah, this is why you discard the Ancient Soldiers first, and then you move in the Cauldron one. And I think we might see, if we go over to, I'm thinking either the Fairfolk Kingdom or the dungeons. So at the Fairfolk Kingdom, you can kill the Fairfolk, haha, forcibly displace them, putting out another Ancient Soldiers. Should be the last Ancient Soldiers that you need. How many cards are in this deck now? Oh, there's only 3. I'm going through Horn King's Fate deck pretty quick.
Still a chance. So the next turn, Lady Tremaine go win.
Yes, next turn she will. There's Henwen.
When?
Or Reunited.
Fluid Flames no win.
Yeah, now you probably want to play Fluter somewhere. I think you play into the throne room.
I would probably go Morva. Personally.
Well, so the thing about the throne room is that then it's going to take more moves.
That's true. I was just thinking Morva covers the fate action.
It does. All right. Now, Horn King's definitely going to go to the dungeon. Get in a move, get in a fate, play visions. Just going to check the hour timer. There is only 11 minutes left here.
So Bippy Boppy Boo will stop Lady.
Yeah, you can untrap a fairy godmother. And I would throw her in the palace or the castle. But it only slows her down for like a turn. But you really
Or if
need
you're
to
trapped.
get out the slippers again. Or get in another sweet nightingale. Okay.
A third cauldron point. And the Horned King.
Mm-hmm. So we're putting them in the Fairfolk Kingdom. Just need one more. But you want to fade again. Need to get in another fate. Discarding Creeper. And we got you now, Pig Keeper. This is why you fade first. This is why you fade first.
Lucifer. Interesting.
You gotta fade first. Yeah, this is why you fade first. This is why you fade first.
Well, then we'll still stop Lady Tremaine though, so no matter what you choose.
Yeah, I mean it still will, but
That's it.
yeah.
Happily married.
Mm-hmm. All right, so that is our first game going to Matromic.
I just forget that Fairy Godmother. I just always think of her as so brutal.
Mm.
I forget that she doesn't actually stop you if you're not in the ballroom.
In the ballroom, it doesn't matter. This is fun. When you're playing, so just the thing I scream when you're playing against Lady Tremaine, fate first. Don't discard first. Fate first. All right, Matromic is picking first here.
It's a habit I need to get into because I tend to like to fate last. For some reason on my turn, I don't know. That's just how I've always done it.
Yeah. I mean, there are definitely times where just like, I don't know what else I'm going to do on my turn. I may as well just fade first. So let's see what Matromic ends up picking here. So I've seen Matromic play Radigan. I've seen Matromic play Maleficent, I think. Yeah, I got to delete those locked ups.
All locked ups.
And the power and the trap tokens. So what are we going to see here? You just won with Lady Tremaine. And here's Radigan.
Greatest criminal mind.
Mm-hmm. Now what do you play to counter Radigan? Queen of Hearts, apparently. Okay.
Queen of Hearts, apparently. I think this is actually quite a good matchup for Queen of Hearts.
Okay, we went from double DP to double not DP. We've got if I lose my temper, you lose your head. Where is that? There you are. And we have, oh, this is wicked.
Oh, this is wicked.
Oh, delightfully wicked. The inimitable.
I like the Grey Mouse Detective a lot.
It's a great movie. But I will say, in Villainous, Radigan is the bane of my existence. God, I hate playing against Radigan. Like everyone else is like, oh, Dr. Facilier, I hate Dr. Facilier. It's like, no, I can deal with Dr. Facilier. I hate Radigan.
It's like I need to brush up on my Radigan.
Yeah, and I realize I'm just giving people fodder. But
I realized that too. Like when we did the Prince John Roundtable a while back, but I realized I'm just telling people my strategies.
oh, it was so funny during the 1 win per villain tournament. And Zach Pinsons was like, I played in this tournament so I'd get a diversity of villains. And everyone played Dr. Facilier against me. So we're starting off. Yeah, you throw something at Buckingham Palace. Just something. Just get anything in there. Even
And the
if it's
Tweedles to
bad.
the rightful spot.
I mean, that's what you want.
We have a Devious, most likely.
There's the Sabotage that does nothing. Or there's the Mouse Queen.
Will
Queen Mouse Toria.
definitely do something.
Her canon name is Queen Mouse Toria because, of course, it is.
Wow. Didn't know that.
Alright, people are forgetting to flip the timer.
I always forget to flip the timer. Need some ruffians to make some extra money.
Ooh, making mouse money.
Rat money. Radigan's case. Oh wait, never mind. He's not a rat. Don't listen to me. I was just making a dumb joke. A card guard from the Queen of Hearts. Another card guard. This is why I think this matchup might be kind of good for Queen of Hearts, is because if you can cover Buckingham with two heroes or just a strong hero, it's so hard for Radigan to clear it sometimes.
Yeah. But then, like, well, I mean, here we go. Here's a marvelous trap. You are still giving Radigan free reign at his other locations, which means he's getting lots of power, he's playing lots of cards.
Then it turns into a race, which I think Queen of Hearts does well.
Here's Alice. Also, I love that I've been streaming on Twitch for long enough that one of my watchers right now is Game Trend Analytics. I'm pretty sure that's a bot. This is amusing to me. Alice at White Rabbit sounds interesting. Normally she ends up going to either Tulgey Wood or the Hedge Maze.
Fate, you want Basil? Do it. We'll do the Sabotage.
Or
That's not bad
perfect.
All
Actually,
those
I
options
would
are
call for help. Absolutely, I would call for help here. Because so you want the makeshift balloon on the Queen, but not right now because that would open up Buckingham. So I think you want to call for help here. You want to bring up Basil.
And now the issue, like, I think there's pros and cons to both, because now the issue is Basil's at Buckingham.
Yeah. So you are going to have to move Basil later on, before the Robot Queen gets there. But you have saved the Mouse Queen.
Saving the Mouse Queen is always good.
Dragon. Oh, God save the Queen. Alright. 2 power. Yeah, move in those ruffians.
What if we have Fidget?
Royal
We got some globes.
Getting very regal here.
Hearts and the Hedge Maze. It's 3.
Just getting out all those gods. So, oh my god, this is just
a lot of
all
gods.
them. And we're gonna activate one of them. Or no, we're just spending power. Yeah, okay. Prime for by orders of the Queen here. Maybe get in an unbirthday celebration. Yeah, Judgment is not going to go off because Radigan is not going to sit on 3 allies. He's kind of funny thing about like different play styles and how like someone like Pete, like, you know, yeah, this is going to be a whole bunch of allies. I don't really care. But as Radigan's like, he's probably not gonna.
Thing goes, gains 3, goes down 2 items.
discarding an extravagant and a capture, which is not going to do anything right now. Okay. Oh, going back over to fate. There's the birthday, unbirthday, a very merry unbirthday to you, to me. Have you seen Alice in Wonderland?
I've not.
No.
I don't. I don't know what you want me to tell you.
I realize. Oh yeah, Toby is perfect here. Drop Toby in. Actually, I'll put Toby in Big Ben. I think. Yeah, cover up that gain 2 power. Cover up the move. Yeet Basil. No, why are you moving Queen? Why are you moving the Queen? Move Basil.
Queen. So I definitely don't think the Queen's a bad call because the
Mm-hmm.
Fidget is was primed to kill, and that's such a cheap kill.
Mm-hmm. That's fair. That's certainly fair. That does save the Queen, but you're letting the bell stay here. You're letting.
That hole's great right now.
Ooh.
Treasure Cat, not so much.
Yeah, you don't want to play Treasure Cat, but I would just go down the rabbit hole. I would just yeet.
But Treasure Cat does cover up actions. I don't know. It
does. But I would go down the rabbit hole. I think. Just yeet it. Make her waste more power.
I believe we've seen 4 card guards, so there's 4 left.
Mm-hmm. Card guards are definitely easier to get out than Cauldron Board. That is interesting that, like, oh my god, we've gone from Horned King to Queen of Hearts, and they both want to get out stuff in each location. There's another one. There you go. There you go.
Activate. Oh no, that's a 2-cost one.
Activating that one. Down the rabbit hole's already gone. And there's by order of the Queen. We're gonna do 2 more.
Now, Queen of Hearts is absurdly close, and Radigan cannot fate.
And Radigan cannot. But Queen of Hearts can't win on her next turn. She needs more power, and she has to activate that final card guard.
Radigan in a bit of a sticky wicket.
A sticky wicket. What?
Why did the ruffians go away?
Bartholomew doesn't eat the ruffians.
Got too drunk, he ate the ruffians. Fate on Radigan. Queen's Guards and Olivia.
Oh, he put down the.
Oh, okay, that makes more sense.
Like that's Bartholomew's not quite so hungry.
Queen's Guard is not my dance's favorite card, of course. 3 strength, but they have to be played Buckingham. Olivia is 1 strength, but when she dies, get an extra fate card on Radigan.
Mm-hmm. So even if the Mouse Queen dies here to Felicia, Olivia will continue to cover that top spot there. We have activated that fun. Oh, this is game here. Well, we're at win condition. You gotta. Okay, well, there's the uniforms. Goodbye, Felicia.
Also couldn't miss the shot. I mean, there's still a lot of high-cost cards in there.
Alright.
Rats will do it, though.
Rats will do it. Interesting choice. Well, I mean, like, cards can't be moved right now anyway.
Now, if we do have another card guard, Radigan is once again fate locked.
Mm-hmm. And has not gotten out. The Mouse Queen is only at 1 power and 1 gears.
We're activating the bell. Take back Radigan.
Felicia.
Radigan, Felicia.
Mm-hmm. gain 2.
The Spirit of the odds.
Ooh, looks like you need to do some discarding.
Yeah.
I would not have played the spear because if you had drawn, now you're not going to have enough power. Ooh.
I'm playing body.
Barty. I've always had the full Bartholomew. But like, yeah, he technically is. That's Barty. That's Barty right there. Hey, Bart. Yeah, because you're at 5. You need to pay for a card guard and activate it. That will not leave you enough power. I would have just discarded the spear. You don't even really need it. I would have just yeeted it.
The card guard.
Well, it was an expensive card guard anyway. Well, you get it out. Maybe a very merry on birth. No, I think we've gone past both of those. You also discarded the stopwatch, which would have been real nice. But yeah, no, he's been using his activates on conversions. So, I don't know.
I believe Momlets is the last card left that will.
Yeah, and
There's
there
the
it
Momlets. That guy, all the way to the end.
with its spear. No, not. Are we moving the spear one? We are moving the spear one. Okay. I know. I think Queen of Hearts here. You go to Courtyard. You get more power. You discard. Don't even bother fading right now. Radigan is not close right now. You need to race Radigan.
Fed the robes, gain some extra money.
What do you do? What do you do? You need the power.
You've got to have money.
That's stupid Tom and Jerry cartoon. Got to have money. Yeah, and there you go. Gain 2. Drop it. Radigan can't fate you, so this should be game. Yeah, there's 6 card guards.
Yes.
As long as you've drawn your other take the shot, this should just be game.
I think there's still a Fury left as well. I don't know. How was the deck? Cards left, so you can actually math it out.
We've gone past the Tweedles. We've gone past a couple off with your heads. But, like, there's 6 card guards.
Mm-hmm. There's a lot of 2-cost ones as well.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you don't have to take the shot.
Yeah. This is 2, 5, 7.
If we're playing Ruffians, take the Vanquish action.
Ooh.
See Dawson.
10, 13, 16. This is 17 strength worth of card guards. There's no way to take the shot.
I think that's a guarantee.
Yeah.
Since we've seen one take the shot. If you're going here, that means you probably have it.
Yeah, you activate, and you play take the shot. And there's no way that power is more than... it's mathematically impossible because the highest power is 4, and even 5 of those... Well, 5 of those would be 20, but it's not possible. It's still 7 right off the top there, but it's just 7. That's not... Yeah, that's...
So.
As a win for Weight of Glory, as the Queen of Hearts. Well played there.
Played to both. Radigan was bringing it back too. Radigan a ton of money really quickly.
He did.
So those Ruffians.
We now go into our 3rd game. Both sets have gone into 3rd games.
Blade of Glory will choose first.
That he will. Who are we gonna see?
I have no idea. It'll be fun though.
It was a rhetorical question, Purple. Ooh,
That was an
Evil
actual
Queen?
question.
Evil Queen. Evil Queen. There we go.
Evil Queen.
Playing my two favorite villains. And Queen of Hearts is in there. Where's...
Lady Tremaine.
No,
Back to the lady.
I'll be the fairest in the land. And once again, all self-control. K-smash. Okay. Alrighty. 2 locked ladies. Let's do this. I am pumped.
In the canon, or are we doing the traditional battle?
Yeah, it should be canon again. Looks like that's what they're doing. So this should be interesting. So, Evil Queen can't fate very much, which against Lady Tremaine. So
It's a weird one,
it
for sure.
is a weird one. So like Evil Queen does very well against Yzma because she's just not fading, which I think maybe against Yzma everyone should just not fade as much. But also like the way, at least the way I play Evil Queen, you're not gonna trigger ferocity. But like so Evil Queen, you are gonna trigger some of the condition. You're never gonna trigger locked up. That's not gonna happen. Honestly, Evil Queen can get around, and one more thing, just don't go to the woods and use magic tomes for everything. Because there's a lot of stuff where you just play it. You can use black magic, you can use your magic tomes, you can get around discarding and get around in one more thing. There's no getting around vicious practical jokes. But we'll see. We'll see this
I think
practical test. Yes? What do you think?
my hunch would be that this matchup is actually pretty good for Evil Queen for that reason, and that you can just blitz, ballroom blitz, no pun intended, and just ace to your objective. Discarding Evil Queen heads to the woods, gates 2, discards Jealousy, Take a Bite, and Old Hag's Cackle. Plays Old Hag's Cackle for the first ingredient.
Also, I'm so happy these updated scans so that Evil Queen is actually purple and not that weird blue color. It's such a rich purple, too. I love it. Ooh,
The key.
Right there for Jacques to kill. Oh, Dumping Lucifer. Interesting.
Wooden creatures. Wooden creatures. You don't have to
No,
play
you don't have to play Snow White. Snow White is not mandatory.
They figured it out.
Snow White is not.
Imagine.
It's not Peter. Oh my god. Evil Queen would be even stronger. Like, ooh, I think at this point you get rid of the magic tones.
I agree.
Yeah.
So the trade-off of that is, next turn Evil Queen goes to the mines and has a power party.
Yeah, just oh god, yeah, that's gonna be a great next turn. Not even bother fading. Like this is, oh my god, if this just turns into Lady Tremaine just desperately, flailingly trying to slow down Evil Queen, and Evil Queen just like whatever. It'd be so funny.
You can't discard there.
Can't discard there.
Just gonna make this fake dead. And it was dead either way. And 2 babies on the top.
We figured out that thing.
And poison? Holding our money.
Yeah, no, you keep it as power. Yeah.
Maybe if you want to try and defeat a bunch of heroes and make money off the box.
Oh God, no! Don't talk to me about the fucking. Lady Haman is in her stepdaughter's bedroom, which is kind of creepy. Oh, we're gonna ice it in.
Said if.
Well, that does give you the chance of drawing back into that vicious practical jokes. So I'm kind of like on two minds of this. So like Zachary swears by, yeah, just use I said if, get back your vicious practical jokes, but that means like you could be slowing yourself down to get to your daughters, to get to your items, like
Tricky balance.
Mm-hmm. Because then you're just kind of like in a holding pattern if you're just constantly looking for your vicious practical jokes. And there's the other
Some books.
magic tomes, which we will see activated here. Okay, we are discarding vanity and jealousy.
The bite.
Let's take a bite. Back to the music room. Just to fate. Like, fuck you, queen. Ooh, a pickaxe that does not so cast me with creatures. What do we see? Ooh, there's an
Like the mummy dust.
there. Yeah, goodbye, mummy dust. We are playing. What are we playing? I never go back. Good. Oh, you gotta shuffle the abilities. Gotta read the card. Put back all the cards.
I understand. In new cards.
Yeah, new villains. Getting used to them. We'll figure them out.
Putting back stuff. The queen heads to the woods, gets even richer.
Mm-hmm. That she does.
Activate some book learning.
Gotta learn some books.
I wonder if we found an ingredient or the mirror that found the mummy dust. Your poison if Jermaine decides to feed you. Like discard vanity. 2 cards. Jermaine heads back to Cinderella's room. Playing some wedding bells.
Ooh, what a creepy place to put things. Like, hey, I'm gonna use your room as storage for this item I'm gonna use to marry one of your stepsisters.
Probably huge too. That can't be very comfortable.
No.
The huntsman.
Der Huntsman. Der Hunter.
This makes this fate dead. Ooh, and Fey Godmother.
Oh no. Aww.
Is a Peter Pan. He has to be.
You sneaky prince. You sneaky prince. Oh, and there is a daughter, Drizella.
The Evil Queen. Love's First Kiss.
Love's First Kiss. Okay. You can put Snow White back on. You gotta put Snow White back on.
I believe you have to put Snow White back.
You have to put Snow White back. It doesn't say May.
Scary because there's still pickaxes and wishing. Well, there's one pickaxe and a wishing well left.
Mm-hmm.
So.
And there's no poison to lose.
So you little thief.
You little thief. Alright, Evil Saurus.
There's one more ingredient to unlock. We have a magic mirror.
Ooh, baby. Baby. Well, maybe not the best timing. Yeah, all the dwarfs are down the bottom.
Hiding.
They're all hanging out.
Singing their song. Playing Thunderbolt.
Ooh, Thunderbolts.
Of Night. Spend one to gain 3.
Mm-hmm. There we go. Now you just need that Scream of Fright. If you can play with the laboratory next turn. Chef's kiss. Mwah. Ooh, this is risky.
You have an invitation. Team is incredibly close.
Ooh, they're both getting close.
Yes. Now you need to find the ball gown daughter.
Mm-hmm. You need ball gown Drizella. Here we go. Do you have Scream of Fright? You do.
Oh, yep.
Oof. Oof. Woof.
Amongst the Dwarves Cottage.
Woof. Move over, Snow White. Yes, move her. Yes, move her into the huntsman's location. Turn all of that into poison, and barring Doc, that is a win for you. Oof. Oof. And then you still get to fate. Ah.
Good jokes.
Vicious practical jokes. Well, is it Bruno or is it... Yeah, you throw Bruno over there. Oh, Nelly.
It's really close.
Tremaine needs Doc. Just requires Doc. There's Doc.
Here he is.
Oh my god. Oh. Happy wouldn't have done it. Happy would not have done it. That would have brought you down to 4, but Snow White would have been at 4 because of the huntsman. It had to be Doc.
2. Deal, you have the other ball gown daughter. The ball gown Drizella.
Oh, if you have ball gown Drizella. Oh, nope, never mind. Lady Tremaine is not at win condition. So you go kill Doc.
So 2.
Goodbye, Doc. Goodbye.
Actually, both Love's First Kiss.
Both Love's First Kiss is
Kiss?
now a waiting game. You just go back to the laboratory to bide your time, brew some more poison, and you fade again. Oh god. Sleepy and happy.
Happy.
Hurts.
Wow. That's
you do play
brutal.
Sleepy first though. So happy brings you down to 1 poison.
I still have money to work with though, and I believe, well,
If you have I'll Fix Ya, You are again at win condition, and all you need to do is cover the music room.
Another daughter.
Another daughter. Yeah, just I'll fix ya. Probably move over Sleepy instead of Happy. I mean, you still got to go over to... Oh no, what are you doing?
Interesting.
You need poison. You need poison. You got a fate.
What if we don't have any, like, maybe the hand is just garbage. Maybe it's just, like...
Maybe.
Black magic. Jealousies are gone.
You got a fate. You got to cover the music room. Oh no. Oh no.
Black magic, looks like.
Yeah, you pick up
Hacks, I believe.
Old Hex Cackle.
Hacks gives you money for every location that's a hero.
Mm-hmm. That it does.
Be nice in the end game, so you can just stock up on power.
Mm-hmm. It did cost 2 power to get it, though. So kind of treading water a little bit.
Happy or Sneezy. Playing the magic mirror card.
Mm-hmm. I think you go at Sneezy here. You stop that card draw engine.
Yeah.
Because Grumpy is not doing anything here. Grumpy is just existing.
Being grumpy.
Yeah. Ooh, getting rid of the tones. Interesting. Interesting.
I'll go back on my wood.
Okay, so right now Snow White is at 6.
Favorite part of Disney Villainous is Snow White math.
Snow White's at 6. Evil Queen's gonna have 8 poison at the end of this if she's got Old Hank's Cackle.
We know she does.
Yeah.
Picked it up with the black magic.
Okay, the fate deck has been ordered. Yeah. What are you doing? What are you doing? Guess we're making extra sure here.
There is still a pickaxe left, isn't there? So, you want to make some more money, or maybe you do another Thunderbolt and you want 2 Old Hex Cackles to into your odds.
Discard.
Still looking for a daughter. Well, Dopey.
Okay, now you gotta go to the laboratory.
Going to the laboratory. Do you lose a poison from that as well?
Play, I'll fix ya. And I think, yeah, you move over Sleepy. Turn all of that into poison. Every last drop.
It's gonna be a strong apple.
Mm-hmm. And that should be game. I don't think anything can stop her. Nope, there's only one left in the... There is a mild chance of, yeah, vicious practical jokes and neutered that fate. There's a mild chance of reshuffling and getting Doc. It's a very small chance. Well, there's also now a chance of woodland creatures. Bashful is not going to do anything. Woodland creatures might.
The woodland creatures.
Woodland creatures will do something if there is not 2 copies. If there's 2 copies.
So, or you could discard the box.
Yeah. That is going to be win for the Evil Queen. Well done, Evil Queen.
That game was incredibly close by the end because the Fate deck was rigged. So you just needed a ball gown daughter on the main end.
Yeah. All right. Well done to both players. A hard-fought set. Very nice. Thank you, everyone, for coming out and joining us.
Thank you for watching.
Yeah, thank you for watching. The season starts for real next week. So starting Monday, you're going to start being able to play your games. The first week is, like Brian Drum said earlier, a free-for-all. There are no pools yet. So just whoever you feel like playing, play them. Get in 2 or 3 games. And then the week after, we will start making the pools. As far as my own Twitch, tomorrow I'm going to be starting a Portal playthrough. I'm going to play through Portal 1, Portal 2, and the new Portal Reloaded mod that adds a time travel portal. We'll see how that goes. So I'm going to be starting that tomorrow, probably at my usual time of 2:30. I will keep you all in the know. I am thinking about shifting my Twitch time to a little later in the day so that more people can catch it, but I will let you know tomorrow. So that is for this week. Next week, I will be Tuesday night. Let's get in some league games. So if you would like to be featured on my Twitch for your league game, first off, make sure you have your opponent's permission. And then, hey, hit me up. I would love to get in people on stream as they play their league games. But yeah. So thank you to Weight of Glory, thank you to Metromic, thank you to Lark, thank you to Zachary for playing for us, thank you Brian Drums, and thank you Purple for coming out and commentating with me and talking with me and having a lovely time.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, wonderful.
It was fun.
All right. If you only show up for my Villainous content, I will see you next Tuesday. If you show up for other things as well, I will see you tomorrow for Portal. Otherwise, have a good evening. Ta-ta.
Everyone.